Hi, I'm Seth Roach, and I've got another guitar to show and tell for you. This one's a little unique. Um, this is my P90 guitar. I always wanted a P90 guitar. I didn't know what that was. Um, they were all kind of expensive for me, so I decided to kind of take what I have as the start and sort of put one together. The body is based on an old, I think, kind of Japanese 60s brand of guitar. Uh, what is it called? Something like a Teisco Del Rey, something like a Tulip might be the model for that. You can find them on eBay. The pickups are really unique, kind of single coil things. Sounded okay, but they were pretty noisy. And the neck that came with it was a no-go. This didn't come in red though. This has these carvings in it. Okay, my friend Rory had this in high school, and he carved out little designs in his high school art class, I think it was. And this is a Skankin Pickle band logo, by the way. Yes. And I thought, and it was just bare wood, really. And I also always wanted a red guitar, hence the red that I painted it here with. Got some nicks and things, and I'll tape over a little hole I made. And yeah, so that's the start of it. This neck I bought off of Amazon. I can't quite recall what brand it is. But other parts, in addition to the neck, include the tuners. So the tuners I got for our Musiclily, the Musiclily Pro R15J vintage style split shaft. I've been curious about split shaft tuners, did some research. They're pretty typical for a lot of bass guitars. Bass guitars stay in tune really well. And the thought was, will this help this guitar stay in tune really well? So far, so good. Those have been great. Hardtail bridge assist with the tuning stability. The pickups, Wilkinsons. So these are the Wilkinson M Series stacked P90 Soapbar ceramic single coil pickups. And I'm not sure, because I think I've played real P90s before. People have said in reviews they don't sound like authentic P90s. I'm happy with how these sound. They're hum canceling. So the stack is the two coils instead of side by side like a humbucker. They're stacked on top of. So one of them's kind of a dummy coil, and the other one is like the main coil that you hear. Cancels out the 60 cycle hum or whatever. Anyway, I'll explain more about how I rigged this together. It's kind of a Mustang style, isn't it? Anyway, I bought sort of a Jaguar Mustang style pick guard and kind of crudely cut it to fit the shape of the instrument. Along with, two, just got a tone, master volume, master tone, and I got a three-way here for the regular bridge, together, and neck pickup combination. These switches here, I will play for you, are, how should I explain it? They're kind of split coil, utilizing the extra wires between those two coils. Usually with a humbucker, a split coil will make it sound more bright and have kind of a volume decrease. Here instead, when the switch is activated for each pickup, it kind of brings or activates the dummy coil or turns it off or something, and it makes it more loud and more bright. I'll play you what I mean in a minute. So that this one on the side goes to the bridge, and this one on the other side goes to the neck. Finally, on this far side switch, I have wired in as a series parallel switch for just this bridge pickup. So it changes it from, I think, what is the current parallel to a series sound. Makes it sound more like a fuller, darker humbucker. You'll see what I mean. Okay, enough talk, let's fight. Enough talk, let's play some sounds. So, here we go. So here's the bridge pickup. Both together. Okay, and then I've got the neck pickup. Okay, other sounds with it. Middle. Neck. Okay, now let's hear these with these kind of split coil things. Okay, so bridge, let's go. Split. Yeah, again, without, with. Yeah, that's interesting, you know. Whoa. Okay, same thing with I guess both. Okay, split them both. Yeah, that's cool. Again, without. With. Okay, go to the neck. You know, without. And then with. That's some new string buzz I guess I'll have to resolve too. Yeah, and again without, I'll do this thing again. With. Yeah, that's cool. And then let's do this parallel to series switch for the bridge pickup. So here it is, kind of without. Okay, again without. With. Wow, okay. With. This might be good for some lead stuff, maybe. It's kind of cool. Cool. All right, you know, tone kind of works as tone should, you know. Cool. And then, you know, volume. I like to put treble bleeds on most all of my volume pots for volume to keep the treble more present as you roll it slowly out and on. What else? Do a couple dirty sounds. All right, let's go from preset positive grid 1 to 2. Let's see here, do some of those sounds. both. Neck. Yeah, do some of that again. Both. Okay, we'll do that. And then the neck, what shall I do here? Yeah, that's cool. So that's kind of what that sounds like. For practical purposes, I suppose I could engage these split coil things when I want to kind of kick a solo into gear, maybe. So if I'm doing kind of rhythm guitar. And then go back to, yeah. It really kicks it into gear. I kind of like that treble boost. These are really just treble boost switches. That's just really how they seem. As far as this, I'm not sure how practical this is. If I want it darker, if I'm doing like a jazzier thing, maybe that could be cool. Okay, plus that. So, maybe. So I don't know. I like it. I like the sound for its kind of rhythm guitar qualities mostly, or open chords. In just that bridge pickup position. Any metal stuff that I want to do? I don't know. We could do. Yeah, it kind of works. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm not sure what to call this guitar, by the way. Should I call it Thunder? Because I hear it thundering outside right now. Better end this before my power cuts out. I've called this originally the trash guitar because it's just so messed up and trashy and it sucked. I called it the Skankin Pickle guitar because it's got the Skankin Pickle logo. Right now, maybe I'm calling it the red guitar because it's the only red guitar I have. All right. Thanks for watching.